Why did you start building Hargraves? As you know, Hargrave was a design and engineering company, had done work for some of the most famous brands in the US and Europe as well. They did everything from sport fish, motor yachts, trawlers, even some sailboats. And I started building for a simple reason. I've been dealers over the years for American brands, I built everywhere in the world. I built in the US, East Coast, West Coast, the Gulf. I've been in South America, I've been in England, and with surprising regularity, somehow, some way, at the end of the day, after the guy gave me all that money, he'd be slightly unhappy and sometimes really unhappy. And I wondered, how can builders wind up where they spent all that time and effort and somehow the customer's not ecstatic? And so my vision was, solely for this reason and no other reason, I wanted to change the outcome for the customer. And the only way I could do that was to control the brand from top to bottom. And when push comes to shove, my guess is, I don't think anybody does what we do. I think you'll find that our commitment to the customer, how we handle that commitment, what we do to honor that commitment is different than anybody else you'll deal with. So I think that's important for you to know, that if you do bring a customer here, you're going to find it's a very different experience. And the reward is, obviously that's hard to do. The reward is we have the highest reorder rate in our segment, so I think it speaks for itself. The first time you go to sell a Hargrave, it's probably hard because new construction always is. The second time, the first time you'll know is when I call you up to say, by the way, your client's about to order another boat. And they go, oh, cool. So it's a risk reward. The risk is you have to do things nobody would normally do for the customer. The reward is the customer never forgets that, ever.